Hi, I'm Dani Gasparini, and welcome to this segment of One-on-One. Today I'm joined by Eron Block, who's the Artistic Director for San Carlos Children's Theater. Eron, welcome.
Thank you so much. It's great to be back.
Yeah, it's good to have you. We have a lot to talk about for San Carlos Children's Theater, lots on the move, as always. And I know this interview is going to be hard to corral because you're you're forced to be reckoned with. But anyway, let's try and do it. And let's talk a little bit about the history of San Carlos Children's Theater in case there's two people out there that don't know about San Carlos Children's
Theater. We want to
Theater.
educate as many as we can.
Yes, we can. My mother's watching and one other person.
Excellent. Awesome. Well, we'll talk to them. But thanks. Yeah, we've been around, since 1990. We got started by a bunch of parents here in San Carlos who wanted more performing arts education for the kids here. And they got it started, and about a year or two later, it got incorporated as a 501c3. And it just kind of took off from there. It started with about 3 or 4 classes and about 2 or 3 productions a year. And now we're up to, I don't know, a quarter, maybe 12 classes.
So you're privately funded?
Well, actually, no, we're not privately funded. Actually, as a 501c3, we get a lot of our money through tuition, donations, grants.
Right, but you're not funded through the school district.
Oh, no, not at all. No, ma'am. Yes, you're right. Exactly. So
you have a partnership with the San Carlos Elementary School District.
The whole school district, middle and elementary, yeah.
Okay.
It's our...
And so tell us a little bit about how that partnership works. You share some space. You're also providing curriculum for the classrooms during the day.
Yes. The San Carlos School District, led by Dr. Craig Baker, amazing school district, great visionary, and we've come together to do that. And yeah, we share space there. We have our theater there at Mustang Hall. We do our productions. We offer classes, and then we also work with the middle schools right now, offering electives at Central and now TL. And hopefully, who knows, maybe in time we'd offer electives in theater and performing arts for the whole district, elementary as well as middle.
So you're doing classroom curriculum during the day.
Yes.
But then do you offer programming after school so that the entire community kids, whether they're at Central, can participate and be involved in San Carlos Theater?
Yeah, exactly. We're in the school day, but we're also after school on the weekends, in the evenings, doing workshops and classes, and that's for the entire community, but using Central Campus and Mustang Hall as our kind of theatrical center or performing arts center there. But anybody is welcome, not only just from this community, but anything down the peninsula.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So that's and for families and children to get involved, they would just basically visit your website and figure out how to either audition, get involved, come see the program, watch a rehearsal.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. It's all there. We got classes, workshops, camps. We're running some amazing camps this summer right now in 8 or 9 different cities, productions, auditions, the whole thing. Yeah, it's all there on the website.
Okay, so it's more than simply deciding you want to do a certain production. You do casting for it, auditions, and then you work on that one production, and that's all you do. It's a lot more than that. There's more classrooms, as you said. There's teachings, and there's workshops, and...
Yeah, we try to offer everything from the technical side, if you're interested in technical theater, or acting, singing, dancing, monologue work.
And then what's the age range?
Wow, in our classes, you can be as young in our camps as 4 and 5, to up to 16, 17 years old in some of our classes and workshops.
All right. And this summer, kids are off of school. So do you have them all day? You talked a little bit about your camps.
Yeah.
You're also doing some things with the school district to sort of keep their brains working as well as their creative side working.
Yeah, well, in summertime, it's great to be able to keep your skills up. So we have all kinds of camps that run throughout the summer, all-day camps, half-day camps, where we do all kinds of stuff, acting work, reading skills, working on scripted stuff, dancing and singing, memorizing lyrics and lines, creative building with improv. And then we have 2 productions running this summer that we're in rehearsals for that open next week. We got for our older set, Annie, Get Your Gun. They've been working really hard on all their numbers. And then also for the younger set, Monster in the Closet, which was the original story before Monsters, Inc. came out. So it's a fun one.
Yeah. So, and how many kids are in the program this summer, would you say?
In the 2 shows combined, it's about 70 actors split between the 2. So about 35 in each show.
And then do you typically get repeat kids that have done one production after another, or is there usually a new group of kids that come in and then...
Yeah, it's a good question. You know, it just varies, but we have a lot of repeat people who really love working with us and building their skills, and then we always get a chance to get a nice slot of new people. Summer is always one of those things that's funny because we have some people who just do the summer shows, so they come back every summer. We never see them during the year, and some people who love to do 4 or 5 shows in a row with us, and some who are brand new and it's their first time.
So for the summer camps, is there a cost to the community kids?
Yes, there is, and it depends varying on city because we work with different cities and their parks and recs. So we do a resident, non-resident fee, but it roughly, I would say it's it ranges between mid 2s to mid 300s. It's a very reasonable price to be able to send your child to camp for either a 2-week or a whole day, full week camp. It's
right. And when you're talking about the camps, are they full day or are they half day?
Some are.
Okay.
Some are half day and some are full day. It just depends. Each city that we work with has a different the way they like to do it.
Right.
So we kind of work with them to make that work.
And you're managing the enrollment for all of, wow, that's a big task.
Yeah, but it's so fun. I mean, the summertime is such a great time for kids to explore their creativity, work on problem-solving skills, critical thinking, and teamwork, and there's no place like camp to do that.
And you're doing it all at the Mustang Theater at Central Campus.
Well, that's where all of our productions are. Actually, our camps are all over, so different cities. So right now we're at a camp in Belmont, so we're up at the Belmont Sports Complex. We just finished our San Carlos camp, and that was over at one of the elementary schools. And then we'll be back doing camps in Redwood City and San Mateo. So not all of our camps happen at Mustang Hall because we're currently using it 9 to 9 every day.
So you have satellite programs in neighboring communities.
Yeah, and we work with their parks and recs to bring those camps alive. Okay,
so you talked a little bit about what's going on right now with Annie Get Your Gun and Monsters in the Closet. What are you sort of thinking about for the future?
Well, we have our fall show, The Tale of Snow White, which is going to be amazing, a farcical adventure, which we're excited about. We have some great workshops with guest artists coming to do some physical movement stuff, and we have continuing all of our great programming that'll happen in the fall from our classes to our after-school programs, and some amazing school productions we got coming up. We're teaming with the Spanish Immersion program and doing a all-out Spanish Immersion play coming up in the fall too. So a lot of fun things we're excited about.
So let's just say your Snow White production, because to me that seems like lots of intricate sets, and you're the artistic director, so I can imagine it's going to be you on steroids to create that one. I mean, I just really think that you'll have a lot of fun with this one. How long does it take for you from casting to auditions to then rehearsals to production?
It's a good question. It's about between 2 and 3 months, overall. Not obviously the actors rehearsing every day, but that's the length of the process from, conceiving, auditioning, you said, into rehearsal and into shows. So seems like a lot of time, but it's not as much time as you think when you're in it and doing it. And we plan our whole season ahead of time, so we know where we're headed all next year. That's just our fall show. So we have a sense, and we're already designing and planning, getting ready to do the next year. So we're always a year ahead of ourselves.
Right. So if we had a mom and dad and kid watching the show today, and they're thinking, I don't know if Johnny would enjoy. I mean, is there any skill set that they need to have, or just kind of like, come on down, if you like to have fun, just come try it out? I mean, what advice would you give for a family with thinking about what their child might do this summer?
Yeah, it's a great question. I would say if your child is creative and imaginative and loves to tell stories and pretend and enjoys that, they would really enjoy working with us. I don't think there's any skill set other than your energy, your positivity, and your ability to just kind of go and use your imagination, and all the skills we can help them build. And a lot of kids just naturally have it in them, and it's a great way to give them the skills of being able to continue that if they really love doing that.
Yeah. So we've just got about a minute left, and what's the one thing that you want families and kids to know about the program and about the community and sort of about your future?
Well, that the performing arts is such an integral part of creating a human being, right? It really, it makes us more full to be able to be that person we want to be, and it gives us such great social skills, confidence building skills, verbal language skills, and overall, it'll help us in whatever job we do. So regardless if we become an actor or not, I think working in the performing arts is just a great foundation to have, and everybody should have it for some part of their life.
Right. You bring up a good point, because I think a lot of times families or even kids think that they have to enroll in things that they want to think about for their future, but it doesn't have to be that. It can just be a way to meet kids and have a great time and learn some very important social skills and gaining some confidence.
Yeah, because Shakespeare said it, all the world's a stage, no matter what you do, right? And you got to be ready for it, even if it's not the real stage.
Right. Well, Eron, I love your enthusiasm, and I'm so excited. I'm actually now inspired to come down and just sort of see the kids in action and come visit and see what you guys are doing for the summer. So thanks for bringing San Carlos Children's Theater to us this summer.
Awesome. Thank you, as always. And it's great being on the show. Keep up the great work. We love being on the show as well.
Thank you so much. And we'll see all of you next time on One on One.